It's morning, and I love mornings. And this morning, I have a big thought, which is we've got these bodies. We've all got a human body, and nothing about it is our choice. Everything is assigned randomly. Our skin color, our gender, our size, our strength, our genetics. These are all chosen, and then our genes are programmed in these certain ways, of which we do have a lot of power. We have a lot of power over our health and well-being, but we do not have the choice to grow an arm out of our back. There are some things we cannot control. And sadly, the physical expression of gender is something that we do need a little, medical advancement to help work into to physical being. So when you're transgender, that's kind of like an option that you have in some places. But anyway, for the rest of our life, for the rest of the struggle, our job is to live this journey. We're placed on these different sides of the globe, and we're given these different challenges within our individual lifetimes. And each person has this gift to unwrap, this mystery to solve, this journey to take. We each have this journey, and there's so many things that are similar about the journey. There are so many things that each one of us is doing that is the exact same. And one of the things is just the feelings of what we're doing. We're all sharing the same feelings with a different slant, a different angle, a different placement, a different twist. And we have to deal with those twists. Anyway, I'm transgender, and so the thing that I blog about a lot is this experience of being in this body that is difficult, that I have to love. I have to love my body no matter what, because it's me. It doesn't always look like me. It's something I had to get used to looking at. We all have to get used to looking at ourselves. And when you're trans, you can't see yourself. You cannot see yourself when you are in a body expressing itself with the wrong hormone. It's really weird. So you treat it with this hormone. But so now I can see myself, now I love myself, and it's taken so long to do this that I spent the beginning of my life feeling a sense of loss that beautiful people feel at the end of their life. You see, no matter how beautiful you are, you face the same struggle that a transgender person does. If the people that are born into a body that fits them so well have to go through this aging of time that takes away their beauty, takes away their power, makes them feel like they're not at home in their body. They're like, what? I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be weak. Like, I used to, be able to wear these pants, or I used to be able to lift this and open these jars, and then one day they cannot, and it's so sad and so devastating. Or something fast happens, like an accident, and all their powers are taken away because they have to lie in a hospital bed. And as transgender people, we're prepared for these types of changes. We're prepared for aging. We're prepared for saying goodbye to our body, because as we discovered our own dysphoria, as we discovered our own confusion about our body, we let go of this idea that it is our body. We gained this wisdom that we are not this physical thing. This physical thing is an assignment. It is a type of costume that is given to you as you enter the world, as your parents come together and create this hybrid of themselves, this replication anyway, or just these random replications, right? And I think in a way it's beautiful to think about this, because it's a uniting force and a uniting idea, and a humanity. It is the experience of being human, to have this thing. And I just am fascinated by this thing, this physical thing. And as I've grown into my body, as it's changed, and as I recognize myself as a man and not kind of get confused about this little machine I'm in as a woman that felt like this machine, like it gets me, around to where I need to go, and it helps me express my feelings when I just looked like a woman, but it did not serve the purpose of representing me and who I was. So now I have a better representation. And as you know, everybody has dysphoria. Every single trans and cis person, every person experiences dysphoria. You are not the only one if you're trans, but you just experience it stronger and earlier, and in this very specific way that's misunderstood by the rest of humans at times. But that is the case of being human. Anyway, in order for people to relate, you have to be able to share, to be vulnerable, to open, to talk like this about things. But the message today is the human body. It's remarkable. and you have to give so much to it. You have to give it the love, and love sometimes means touch, and touch means your entire body. You have to touch it, you have to acknowledge it, you have to feed it at times, and feeding isn't always with food. It's with love, I guess, internal love. You see yourself from the inside. You're in here, you're in this body, you are in there, and from the inside you can do a lot of work on your physical self and connecting with your physical self. And you can think about it not as you, but as a friend, or as a piece, or as a being that you take care of, you know? Be your friend. Be your friend. I think that's what I'm saying. Maybe. To everybody. Everybody. Just acknowledge and love yourself from the inside.